Hello everyone, welcome back to Indian Online School. Hope you all are doing great and preparing well for your Olympiads. In today's video, I'm going to explain you about Class 7 SOF English Olympiad. So let's explore the SOF English Olympiad together. So this English Olympiad paper comprises of 50 questions and this is for 60 marks and you will be given 60 minutes time to complete this paper. Now coming to the different sections, this paper is divided into 4 different sections. The first section is called word and structure knowledge. In this section, you will be getting questions from grammar and vocabulary. And each question in this section carries 1 mark. Now, your second section is about reading the passages. So you will be given 2 passages. You have to read them carefully and you have to answer the questions that follow. And in this section also, each question carries 1 mark. Now, the third section is called spoken and written expression. In this section, you will be given some conversations and you have to complete each conversation using the suitable option. And in this section also, you will get 1 mark for each question. Now, the fourth section is called Achievers section. In this section, you will be getting the questions from grammar, vocabulary, and conversation. Okay, and in this section, you will be getting 3 marks for each question, unlike the previous sections. Okay, so now let's go back to our first section. So word and structure knowledge is your first section. For questions 1 to 24, choose the correct option to fill in the blank. For example, if the question is like, I am so dash as I went running today, tomorrow I will need a rest. So here you have to use the correct word. So it's like when I am so dash as I went running. Okay, so it's like when you go for a running, definitely you get tired, right? So you need that correct word to complete this sentence. I am so exhausted as I went running today. So option A is your correct answer. Now, let's go to the first question of this paper. History tells us that we always dash to do the right thing. So here, this sentence is in simple present. Okay, so this represents your simple present tense. So you need a verb in V1 form. That means in the present tense. Okay, so here history tells us that we always try to do the right thing. So try is your main verb in the first form. Okay, so option D is your correct answer. I really only need dash of these pens to complete my homework. So when you have the word only, okay, I really only need, so definitely it should be one of these pens to complete my homework. Okay, it cannot be a lot because we have the word like only. Okay, so it should be one of these pens to complete my homework. Next, seabirds often avoid dash over the city because of the pollution. So here they avoid what? So here you need a word that is in the gerund form. Okay, that should be in the gerund form. So seabirds often avoid flying over the city because of the pollution. So flying is your correct option. I dash one of those since I was a kid. So when you have the word since, this sentence must be in your present perfect tense. So I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. So it's option C. Now let's go to the next question. The farm we visited last week was really far out dash the countryside. So where in the countryside? It should be the farm we visited last week was really far out in the countryside. So in is your correct preposition here. Now, the quiz will not test your dash, but it will test your knowledge of the game. Okay, so here it should be coordination. The quiz will not test your coordination, but it will test your knowledge of the game. So here you need the abstract noun coordination. Next, I moved to a new house last week. My new house is dash there beside the park dash a little cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac means it's a dead-end street. Okay, so here you need a correct preposition. Okay, in both the blanks. So it should be I moved to a new I moved to a new house last week. My new house is over there beside the park in a little cul-de-sac. So it should be option A. Now, if we all manage to play our best, we dash with a chance of winning. We can in, no, we wasn't, we haven't, no. It should be we are in a chance. Yes, we are in with a chance of winning. It means you're certain to win if you put your full effort. Okay, if you give your 100%. Next, I can't stand the thought of being up all night. So here you need a question tag. So this sentence is a negative sentence. So you need a positive question tag here. And you have the modal can. So form your question tag using the same modal. It should be, I can't stand the thought of being up all night. Can you? Okay, so it's option B. But dash back to the class about his holiday and the adventures he went on. Okay, so it should be Bill explained it back. No, it can't be. Reported back. Yes, this could be our answer. Reviewed back. No, spoke back. No, it should be Bill reported back to the class about his holiday. It's option A. We are all in need of dash rest and a hot coffee after such a long walk. Okay, so you need a correct word here. It means you need an adverb of degree. Okay, we are all in need of dash rest. It should be some rest and a hot coffee after such a long walk. It's option B, the correct answer. Now go back to let's go to the question number 12. The TV dash switched on in over a month because we just don't watch it anymore. So the TV ought not be switched on, no, can't be, mustn't be, hasn't been. Okay, the TV hasn't been switched on in over a month because we just don't watch it anymore. So it should be option D. Next, I feel that my sister is dash. We should be blaming for this disaster of a cake. So here you need a relative pronoun. And it should be, I feel that my sister is who. Okay, it should be whom. I feel that my sister is whom we should be blaming for this disaster of a cake. So whom is the correct relative pronoun that we need here. Next, the correct way to write a dash sentence is to start with the dash pronoun and make sure the verb matches. So the correct way to write any sentence, okay, we're referring to any sentence in general. So we need the article O here. The correct way to write a sentence is to start with a pronoun and make sure the verb matches. So it should be option B. Dash at the end is the best way of telling a funny story. So it should be beginning at the end is the best way of telling a funny story. So it should be option B. I don't want to blow my own dash, but I do think I single-handedly won the match for us. So it can't be float. So we have an idiom like to blow your own trumpet. It means to boast about one's achievement. Okay, so this is the correct answer, to blow my own trumpet. I think if we had thought about it more carefully, the solution would have dashed on us earlier. So it should be the solution would have come on us, no thought on us. Okay, dawn on us earlier. It means dawn means has become very clear. Okay, so it should be would have dawned on us earlier. Most things in life are dash, so there is little need to worry too much. When there is little need to worry, it means most things in life are solvable. So solvable is your correct answer, which is a correct adjective here. Okay. Next, my dad my dad would have dash more if he had had the time. Okay, so it should be my dad would have written more if he had had the time. So here it should be the main verb in V3 form. So it should be option C, written more. My mom dash always dash to instill good values in us. So this should be in your present tense. My mom, it can't be this one, was Okay, so it should be option C. My mom has always tried to instill good values in us so far. Now, my room really does need a new rug to dash it together better. So it should be a new rug to tie it together better. It means you need a new rug to unify the design of your room. Okay, so it should be option B. There is no stopping the dash of the ice caps in the North Pole. So, stopping the melting of the ice caps in the North Pole. It means the melting of the ice caps is ongoing and it is unstoppable for that period of time. Why the painter decided to add such a lot of color to this painting is dash me. So, it should be beyond me. So this phrase beyond me is used to indicate something that is difficult to understand. Okay. Next, my new book is in a completely different dash to what I usually read. So it should be in a different genre. Okay, what do you mean by genre? It's a particular type of literature. Okay, having a different style or type. So it's option C, a different genre to what I usually read. Now we have the questions. For questions 25 and 26, choose the correct synonym of the given word. Synonym means the same meaning word. Odorous. Odorous means having a strong smell. It could be pleasant or unpleasant. Okay. So the options are misshapen, similar, or balmy. Okay. So it should be option D, balmy, which means mild and pleasant. And generally we use this word to describe a weather condition. Okay, so odorous having a strong smell, pleasant or unpleasant, and balmy, which is mild and pleasant. So we can consider this as your synonym for the word odorous. Next, pontificate. What do you mean by pontificate? To express your opinion in an arrogant way. Now, for that, it can be decide, address, okay. Deprecate, repair. Okay, so option B is your correct answer. Okay, pontificate means to express your opinion in an arrogant way, and the correct synonym could be option B, address. Now, for questions 27 and 28, choose the correct antonym of the given word. It means you have to find the opposite of the given word. Regress. Regress means to return back to the previous state, which is not advanced or which is less developed. Okay, so now for that, the opposite could be option A, develop. So option A is your correct answer for this question. Now, taunt. What do you mean by taunt? It's like to insult somebody by using some unkind words. Okay, so for that, the opposite could be flatter. It means to praise somebody excessively to gain their favor. Okay, so it's option C. For questions 29 and 30, choose the option with correct spelling. What is the spelling of the word that means weak? So here it is option D, tenuous. Tenuous, tenuous, which means weak and delicate. Now, what is the spelling of the word that means to be able to see through? So definitely it is transparent, which is option A, transparent, transparent. Okay, so with this, we have completed the first section. Now, let's go to the second section, which is about reading. So, for questions 31 to 35, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. So, you have to read this passage carefully and then you have to answer the questions. Okay, so if you read the passages, then you will get the answers for all these questions. Choose the best title or heading for the passage. Okay, so for this passage, the correct heading is The Daredevil Russians. It's option B. What does the company want its customer to do? It wants the customers to get a tattoo of the company's logo. It's option C. The company's offer promised dash 100 free pizzas yearly for 100 years. It's option B again. Now, how many people posted on Instagram? So around 300 plus people. What does the word subsequently mean in the second last paragraph? It means eventually. Okay, so with this, we have completed the first passage. Now, go to the next passage. For questions 36 to 40, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Okay, you have to read it very carefully. Now, choose the best title or heading for the passage. So it's about Stone Age Speeding Fine. Now, who is Fred? He is a cartoon caveman. What fuel did the car use? It uses food power. It is quite clear this may be a or an dash. It is a hoax by police. Hoax means it's a kind of trick to fool people. Now, what is the meaning of the word legitimate in the third paragraph? It means appropriate. Okay, so with this, we have completed the second section. Now, let's go to the third section, spoken and written expression. Now, for questions 41 to 45, choose the most suitable option to complete each conversation. Ali, this is so tough. I feel I'm in a bit of a dash. So we use this phrase in a bit of a fog, which means in a great confusion. Okay, so it should be option D. Now, Harry, I play computer games for about 4 hours a night. Bob, really? I dashed the habit last month. So it's about last month. So you need the main verb in V2 form. Okay, that should be in the past tense. So really, I kicked the habit last month and have so much free time now. It's great. Okay, so it should be option B. Now, son, mom, where are the scissors? Mom, I couldn't say. I searched a dash for them yesterday. So again, we use the phrase high and low. Okay, it means looking everywhere thoroughly. Okay, so it should be option C. I searched high and low for them yesterday. You looked everywhere thoroughly to find that particular thing. Next, Edward, who is this? Carl, this is my cousin. Can't you see the dash? Should be, can't you see the likeliness? Marley, they dash it all their own way this evening. Okay, so it should be, they haven't had it all their own way this evening. It means something did not happen according to the way they have planned. Okay, so now with this, we have completed the third section. Now let's move to the last section of this paper, that is achiever section. So I repeat again, in this section, each question carries 3 marks. So be careful while attempting this section. For questions 46 and 47, choose the correct option to fill in the blank. The report suggested that we all need to start dash our carbon footprints. So we need to start reducing our carbon footprint. Okay, so it should be option C. Now, we have had a dash conversation and have come to a compromise. So it should be, we all have had a stern conversation and have come to a compromise. It means, stern means a serious conversation. Okay, so it should be option C here. Now, the next one is, choose the correct synonym of the given word resolute. Resolute means determined. Okay, so now it can't be pleasant, religious, systematic, adamant. Yes, it could be adamant, which means to have a fixed mindset. Okay, so it's option D, which means determined only. Okay, now choose the correct antonym of the given word strut. Antonym means you have to find out the opposite of the word strut. Strut means to show off. Okay, so now hold up, remove, employ, no, conceal. So it should be conceal. It means to hide, to show, to hide. Okay, so it should be option D. Choose the most suitable option to complete the conversation. Paul, I will not let my efforts go dash vain. So here, go in vain is the correct phrase, which means to let something go to waste. Okay, so it should be option C. I will not let my efforts go in vain. Okay. I will keep trying until I am successful. So this is your correct answer. Okay, this is how you have to complete your SOF English Olympiad paper.